WWE Universe, prepare to be shooshed.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, representing American Alpha from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 202 pounds, Chad Gable!
Chad may be the greatest coach of all time. Look what he did to Otis.
Yeah, but is Chad Gable actually teaching the right lessons?
Look at the record book, Saxton. You see all those W's? Those look like the right lessons to me.
Great tag team partner, great mentor, great singles star. Chad Gable has not only resurrected his career, but Otis's as well.
And Gable does it all for the Academy.
We are in for a treat. It's time for Penta to do what he does best.
And his opponent from Mexico City, Mexico, weighing in at 207 pounds,
Ladies and gentlemen, he has no fear.
A mentality that has earned him championship gold everywhere he's gone, from major companies to underground leagues.
Yeah, Penta carries himself like a champion because he is one. Just awe-inspiring.
He says it's all about dominance tonight and plans on showing why everyone backstage should be scared.
And we kick things off with Chad Shoosh Cole.
Let me handle this. We begin things here with the master, the professor in residence of WWE, Chad Gable. This man knows the full syllabus of professional wrestling. His knowledge is endless, and his competitive drive knows no bounds. If Chad Gable can't do it, it can't be done.
Forget all that. Did you just freaking shoosh me?
But he's going to be facing one superstar who's always evolving. He told me earlier that he's looking to showcase some new moves in this match tonight.
He eludes the contact. Damn. Here it comes.
Oh, no.
Sit-up powerbomb.
No muss, no fuss on that delivery. Someone clearly doesn't want this match to go on much longer than it has to.
This is not going to be good.
Relentless. Each of those boots seem to get heavier with each blow.
Makes him pay with a counter. Corey, what's the biggest mistake a WWE superstar could make when in the ring with Chad Gable?
The worst thing they could do is overlook Gable. Gable may not be as big as other superstars, but he can tie you up in knots and tap you out quickly. You need to treat Gable like the threat he is.
Swinging neckbreaker.
And into the count. Getting the shoulder up before two.
He is certainly sending a message, getting his shoulder up before two.
Ruthless. Can Gable withstand much more of this?
This is what I like to see. Approaching Chad Gable like the threat he is and neutralizing Gable's wrestling skills. Showing some extra scouting, knowing how to answer a counter with a counter of your own. He went right into that turnbuckle.
Quick thinking pays off.
One reversal after another. These two are reading each other's minds.
Look at him totally vibing with the WWE Universe right now.
Sharp elbow.
Efficient offense, leaving no breathing room.
You gotta wonder, what does this...
He could pin his opponent right here. And Chad Gable powers out.
He got close there. It could be do or die time. Continuing to work on the arm with a...
Dropping the knee for more punishment.
He's in a bad way, guys.
At this point, it might be too much for him to recover from, Cole.
Now is the time for Chad Gable to find a way to shift into that extra gear.
Enziguri to the floor.
He's got the target acquired. Just a matter of moments.
Uh-oh.
Whoa, what a landing. Soaring out of the ring, looking to do as much damage as possible.
And Gable's hopes are waning in this one.
He's going to have to dig out of this in a hurry.
Thrown back in under the ropes.
Top rope, putting it all on the line. He's looking completely lost as he finds his footing. Up high.
Crossbody from the top.
Is it enough? The cover. 2. No, stops the count at 2.
Almost inhuman at this point.
Ah, right to the back.
Wow! Bottom rope moonsault on the mark.
For the win. There's 2. And a kick out at 2.5.
How does anyone kick out at this point? He's got the target acquired. Just a matter of moments. Sent into the corner.
Series of reversals.
A running Hurricane Rana.
Beautiful. These consecutive attacks have him reeling.
This is Chad's perseverance getting tested. Ooh, caught with a knee to the mush.
Coming back in the ring.
Oof. But here comes the fire.
Sling blade. And what a reversal from Chad Gable. Gotta hurt. Gable on the receiving end. DDT.
Has the arm into a hammerlock.
Gable needs to get his wits about him fast.
Package pile driver.
Now's the time to capitalize.
Cover. An emphatic victory. Now let's take a look back at some of the great action.
Here is your winner, Paragon!
Gable was unable to pass the test tonight.
And Gable is going to have to reevaluate his curriculum after a loss like that. Not the work of a valedictorian. Are you guys ready?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing American Alpha from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 243 pounds, Jason Jordan!
You can hear loud and clear just how the WWE Universe feels about this individual.
Oh yeah, they don't care for this superstar's superiority and the way they lord it over everyone.
Look, facts are facts. Some people are just better, Saxton. It's like you and me in commentary.
one of the all-time greats in NXT, now bringing his black heart to WWE.
And his opponent, representing DIY from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, weighing in at 201 pounds, Tommaso Ciampa.
A multiple-time NXT champion and has also held the NXT tag titles.
And more main roster accolades undoubtedly on the way.
There's the bell, and just look into the eyes of Tommaso Ciampa, cold, focused, and ready to send a message.
Yeah, Ciampa has long grown tired of being overlooked and passed up for opportunities here in WWE, and he's decided to make some opportunities of his own. If that means making an example out of the competition week in and week out, then so be it.
No regard for his opponent's well-being. All that matters to Ciampa is winning by any means necessary.
But you cannot overlook his opponent, as intense as they come. Not exactly the superstar you want to be standing across the ring from, but unfortunately, he already is. So much damage inflicted. Clawing the face, is this necessary?
Ripping at the eyes.
Prime example of working smarter, not harder. That's what I say.
The damage he's taken is starting to pile up.
Yeah, Ciampa certainly isn't aiming to gain a friend with attacks that savage. Clubbing blow.
Even though there's plenty of tape on Ciampa, he can still be a very unpredictable opponent. Does that play to his advantage?
How could it not? The only thing you can really expect with Tommaso Ciampa is havoc. And the more Ciampa leans into his chaotic and unpredictable tendencies tonight, the harder it'll be for his opponent.
German suplex released.
Suplex.
Great wherewithal from Ciampa. Ciampa lining him up from the top turnbuckle.
Bicycle knee strike. Ouch.
Ooh. Ciampa with a well-timed shot.
Uh-oh. Take a look at this.
The air raid crash.
And a stomp to the gut, too.
That was nasty. Off into the pin. Two. Just kicks out.
And frustration might be starting to set in. And Ciampa is showboating right now. Big forearm.
Vicious, downright savage club right there.
This
is quickly turning into a slugfest.
Looks like a hockey fight's just broken out.
big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up.
Toe-to-toe, treating each other like heavy bags.
Exhaustion setting in, and neither one of them is letting up.
Two fighters putting their haymakers on autopilot right now.
What impressive determination from both competitors, keeping at each other no matter what.
Bam! Oh, man, the shots raining down, one after another.
Ending this test of wills with a big exclamation point.
You know, I've noticed some friction lately between these superstars.
Well, you can't be friends with everybody.
I've noticed the same. There's definitely something of a rivalry here.
A calculating look from Ciampa, planning his next move.
Ciampa looking to end. Double underarm hook, blocked, and
Into a clothesline. And back elbow creates separation. He deflects it right back. Tommaso Ciampa taking the upper hand.
Tommaso Ciampa is just wreaking havoc. The Blackheart is such an unpredictable opponent.
Jarring impact.
clawing the face. Is this necessary?
Be careful not to get disqualified.
Boom, right in the button. Placing them right where they want them, into the corner. Ciampa gets countered there.
He's able to take a stand there. Tommaso Ciampa. Arms for a fairy tale ending. Ciampa might just have it. 2 count.
WWE fans here.
Yeah, that's what you want to see. Good sportsmanship after a competitive... What? Seriously?
Seriously.
What a shame. Oh, man, Owens does not look happy tonight.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Marysville, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 266 pounds, Kevin Owens!
Throughout his career, KO has let it be known he will fight anyone, anywhere.
Truly, Kevin Owens has no hint of fear in his being. A look of pure focus on the face of the prize fighter.
Because KO always has his eyes on the prize.
The whole effing show.
And his opponent from Battle Creek, Michigan, weighing in at 235 pounds, one half of the World Tag Team Champions, Rob Van Dam!
A man who lives his life way up high.
This man's got to make the most of his opportunities before Kevin Owens creates chaos.
Now, once Owens takes control, this match is over.
The bell sounds, and when we see Kevin Owens in the ring, we know it's time for some action.
Things get hectic in a hurry when the prize fighter's in the house. Just keep fighting is more than just a t-shirt catchphrase. For KO, it's a way of life.
Kevin Owens can endure insane amounts of punishment, so his opponent is in for a long night any way you look at it. Well, you know the prize fighter wants the winner's purse tonight.
And across the ring is the ever brash and confident Rob Van Dam. A superstar who knows just how good he is and can back it up with explosive offense.
Yeah, his attitude may rub some people the wrong way, but that's just RVD being RVD. And if someone does take issue with him, he's always more than happy to settle things right here in the ring.
Well-framed standing moonsault.
And don't just look at that as showing off. The revolution involved in that move makes the impact so much more devastating. Now, I respect Kevin Owens a heck of a lot, but if there's one thing about him that can be exploited, it's the fact that he can absolutely let his emotions get the best of him. His opponent should do everything they can to push his buttons, all while staying cool as a cucumber. They have cucumbers in Quebec, right, Cole?
Surely they must.
Sometimes you just gotta show off and show out. Oh, God!
Just a relentless assault from Van Dam.
Look at what he's done. He's found a way to get into Owens' head, all while staying cooler than a cucumber in Quebec.
Had that one scouted.
He finally creates some more offense for himself.
Could be a chance for Owens to change the complexion of this match.
All the way up for a suplex. No. Wiggles free. From behind. Chop block.
Gotta find a way to get out of this.
Ooh, dropped right on their face.
Owens was scouted there.
Kick right to the face.
Looks like some words have been exchanged.
And body language is telling me they might not have been the kindest.
I didn't think we'd see a kick out there.
And proving a bit slippery for them there. Can't quite get him there.
Super kick! Gosh! Climbing the turnbuckle now.
He has him right where he wants him.
Flying.
Diving cannonballs for the win. No! Kick out at 2.
He just won't give up.
Owens gets control. Blocked the effort and cut them off with a shot to the gut.
RVD keeps him at bay.
And he's able to reverse.
What a counter.
Running heel kick. And that holds RVD back.
Great job refocusing to reverse that. He's setting something up.
Owens running into some trouble.
Owens just can't find any breathing room.
And you can see that Owens is looking overwhelmed.
Holding on by a thread, maybe even less at this point.
Yeah, KO will have something new to complain about if things stay this way.
He's been complaining about your commentary for years, Saxton.
Off the barricade.
Hangs him across the barricade. A few jabs for good measure, but what's next?
From the apron. Wow. Corkscrew leg drop.
And Van Dam is showcasing his arsenal.
RVD is holding nothing back.
Tossed back into the ring. Set up in the corner of the ring.
Van Dam with a split-legged moonsault.
There's 2. Powers out.
Don't turn out the lights just yet.
Owens intercepts it. DDT.
Talk about devastation.
This match grinded him down a little.
A headstrong attack from Owens.
Nice cross body. He's going for it all. Look. Frog splash.
RVD ending this fight right there.
2. Yeah. Listen to the WWE fans here.
And that's what you want to see. Good sportsmanship after a competitive... What? Seriously?
Seriously.
What a shame. The WWE Universe just exploded!
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from parts unknown, weighing in at 323 pounds, Kane!
Here's someone who knows that victory isn't given to you. You have to take it. You have to rip it out of other people's hands. And then you have to make sure they never come looking for it.
Okay, relax, Corey. I think you've been spending too much time talking with this superstar backstage. It's kind of unhealthy.
A competitor who always has his game face on, ready for a major battle.
If you remember, Kane is the guy that will show you a hammerlock using a real hammer.
And here comes one of our favorites.
And his opponent from Mobile, Alabama, weighing in at 235 pounds, Hardcore Holly!
This is the kind of match the WWE Universe has been dreaming of, and that dream is about to become a reality. This is a match he's craved for quite some time. He's ready and raring to go.
And here we have a superstar with a big chip on his shoulder.
He has certainly felt overlooked recently.
Well, he has a chance to change that perception in this matchup.
But across the way is a man who's rededicated his focus. Someone who's been spending extra time training and scouting for his competition.
That's how you wear down your opponent.
Crank in the head. Ah, what a smash!
That is just insulting.
Right to the face.
My God.
Big time clothesline. Good grief.
And countouts are legal, so hopefully this will be a short trip outside. He's lost some of his wind now.
It's nothing he hasn't been through before.
Stop right to the gut.
Sit straight into the barricade.
That'll do it. Had it scouted.
Oh my goodness.
He saw it coming, taking advantage. What are you guys thinking?
Obviously not about the ref's count, Cole.
Short clothesline hits its mark.
He heads outside. Countouts legal in this match.
Setting it up.
Boom! Whip back into the ring.
DDT delivered.
He's on his heels a bit now.
Yeah, but you can't count anyone out yet. This match could still go either way. Power slam.
Goes into the pin. Stops the ref count before 2.
He's far from finished. Oh my gosh.
And he's keeping the pressure on.
Things are really going his way now. Big boot. What now?
I got right to the gut.
Big drop of the leg.
He thinks he has it. No, he pops the shoulder before 3. Wow.
On a claw. There's the claw. This.
Whoa, whoa, look at that. And somehow he's able to work his way out of the hold.
Boot to the stomach gives them separation.
Pulling him in for the backbreak. Ouch. And now he's on the downside.
Yeah, now he has to devise a way back into this.
Answer after answer for each other's offense here.
Oh, strikes with the insults have been hurled both in person and online, but now they can finally settle things in the ring.
It's been a long time coming, and the WWE Universe has been looking forward to it, almost as if from the top.
Diving clothesline finds the mark.
He may get the 3 count right here.
I think so. How in the world did he kick out there? How in the world?
He's getting up, but there's danger in front of him.
Up. This is. Switching it right into an arm drag.
Denied with an elbow.
Up. This is not going to end well.
Looks like a match ender.
What a massive win. Hard-fought victory tonight.
You know this superstar's got, wait a second. Oh, you know that music. And you know who it means.
Sounds like someone's going to spoil the after party.
Oh, from behind.
A successful ambush.
Big, bad, and ready to brawl.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making our way to the ring, representing the Judgment Day. From Rio Grande Valley, Texas, one half of the Women's Tag Team Champions, Raquel Rodriguez.
Raquel is proof that everything is bigger in Texas, even the superstars.
Yeah, Raquel towers over most of the locker room, even some of the men.
A great second-generation wrestling talent is Rodriguez, more than ready to make her mark here.
This is my brutality!
Ladies and gentlemen, Mommy's home. Here comes Rhea Ripley.
And from Adelaide, Australia, Rhea Ripley.
You can tell a lot about a person by the company they keep, and Ripley is in company with true evil.
No. Ripley is simply realizing what it takes to reach the top. A complete disregard for the rules. A complete lack of morality.
The nightmare is real. It just got a lot more frightening.
The ice-cold expression on her face tells you all you need to know about Rhea Ripley.
Rhea has complete confidence in herself.
Rhea Ripley and Raquel Rodriguez, two of the strongest superstars in the women's division, maybe even the whole locker room. Certainly neither one is a woman you want to cross paths with.
Two of the biggest guns in the entire women's division, with the power, strength, and attitude to tie it all together. Gentlemen, we're about to see a lady hoss fight.
Tossing them aside.
I honestly can't believe we just saw a human being tossed like that.
What in the world? What's happening here?
Over and over.
That got bad real quick. Up and down! What a slam!
Raquel said reeling.
Delivering nasty stomps. You want to control the tempo, you want to dictate the pace. That right there is how you do it.
Any particular strategy that you see for Rhea Ripley in this one, Corey? Raquel Rodriguez isn't exactly someone you can just face with no plan in mind.
Now, you know I love when Mommy gloats, Cole, but she'd be wise not to do it here. Raquel isn't one to play around with, and if Rhea treats her like she is, I think I can see where this one is going. Focus up, Mommy. You've got a badass in the ring with you.
And countouts are legal, so hopefully this will be a short trip outside.
Uh-oh. Reversal! What a counter!
Lariat!
Being carried around with ease.
Uh-oh.
No! Carry drop.
That was worse than being hit by a cinder block.
Goes under the ropes to get back inside. Oh, submission, the gory special. Oh, look at this power. Incredible power from the position she was in.
There's the takedown.
She might be in some trouble now.
And as this fight goes on, Rhea's reaching new levels of brutality. And a slap for the exclamation point.
Showing absolutely no mercy at all. What an onslaught.
And a series of vicious stomps.
No respect being shown whatsoever with those stomps.
She's pushed into the corner. She's dazed on the top turnbuckle. Up on the top rope.
As is part of town for these two competitors.
This could go south in a hurry. Here we go. Rodriguez with the nice turnaround.
Drives a foot into the stomach.
A little call and response from the nightmare to the WWE Universe.
Oh, on the apron, lifting it up into the ring. Bam! Suplex.
I do not see this match going on much longer with too many more moves like that from them.
You have got to be in elite physical condition to pull off something like that. Chair into the face buster.
There she covers for the pin. She gets the shoulder up.
Good Lord, scarily close to 3. Mommy saying playtime with Raquel is over.
Rhea Ripley, slam! And Raquel's resolve might be wavering here.
And Rhea isn't going to allow Raquel to mount any sort of offense right now.
Oh, repeated headbutts!
The powerhouse, Rhea Ripley looking to force her opponent into submission. The Prism Trap is in.
Oh, man, there's nowhere for her to go. This may be over quickly.
She's trying to fight it. She's trying her best.
It's over, all in a nice work. Let's take another look at these ladies going toe-to-toe.
Here is your winner, Rhea Ripley.
And as the saying goes, what mommy wants, mommy gets.
Rhea Ripley really imposed her particular brand of brutality on Raquel Rodriguez in this one. It wasn't easy for her to keep Raquel. Well, here comes the Scottish Warrior.
Carrying his trusted blade, Angela, McIntyre summons the support of the WWE Universe into battle.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 254 pounds, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre.
Sword or no sword, Drew McIntyre is a dangerous, dangerous man.
McIntyre is as physical as it gets. He is not afraid to get down in the dirt or throw hands.
Defiant, bold, Drew McIntyre bows to no man.
He is as in your face as they come. A mass of man ready to go to war.
Back after a decade, the
second mountain.
There is only one rated R superstar.
And his opponent from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 240 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion, Adam!
The WWE Universe already reaching a fever pitch upon their arrival, and we are just seconds away from a highly anticipated match.
And we have a non-title bout here where we have a confident champion who knows the title is going nowhere tonight.
Yeah, Cole, but it shouldn't mean he can take this match lightly. A champion always represents a measuring stick to the competition, a chance to make a bold statement at the expense of someone in a prime position.
The champ is truly in a prime position tonight. This might be a preview of his next title fight right now.
But you can't risk underestimating an opponent like Drew McIntyre. He's a truly ferocious competitor. The only thing he loves more than just being in the ring is winning.
Yeah, there's no limit to what Drew is willing to endure or even do in the ring to pick up the win. I'm sure we'll see a tenacious effort from him tonight.
I like this aggression, just pure brutality.
Come on, easy.
Look, the most intelligent competitor in a battle knows that there are many roads to victory, including the low road.
Big back body drop.
One elevation.
Drew McIntyre's about as formidable a competitor as they come here in WWE. He's a man who can be methodical one moment and explosive the next. I have to imagine it's difficult to come up with a proper game plan when facing off against the Scottish Warrior.
Yeah, McIntyre absolutely is not the type of superstar you could put in a neat little box, Cole. But if you can pick your spots wisely and avoid any major mistakes, you might have a chance of taking down the Scottish Warrior.
Boom, what a punch! Getting him into the corner. Knife edge chop echoing through the arena. Oh, McIntyre holding him at bay.
Has him up for the power slam.
Countered into an inverted DDT.
Right on point. This match's brutality starting to show on him.
Yeah, Cole, but at this point in the match, you still haven't lost the edge.
Forearm just raking across the face. And any one of those shots could take you out for good.
Vicious knee drop.
Ah, look at this, just cranking it out.
Just cranking the head.
Drops the hammer.
Right on the lower back.
Uh-oh. Great counter.
Boot to the gut will stop anyone in their tracks.
Standing drop kick.
Great ups. And the electricity of this moment is coursing through his veins.
He leaves the ring, but he could lose this match by countout.
Holy, meet the barricade.
And a big boot. And he slides him back to the mat. Looking for a high-risk move.
From the top, drop kick, missile style.
And he goes for the pin. He's able to kick out before two.
Keeping a loss at bay for now.
Elbow after elbow.
Vicious. And McIntyre on the receiving end again.
And you can't deny he picked his spots wisely against McIntyre and has now gained the upper hand.
What's he planning to do here? Roll him on his belly, single leg crab.
Oh my God, superhuman power.
It's cinched.
He's got to relieve the pressure. And escapes.
Able to capitalize on McIntyre's mistake. Gets him with the counter.
McIntyre finally finding an answer to that onslaught.
Drew weathered the storm and wants to create some of his own. The Glam Slam! Looking for the victory! 2 count, digging deep for a kick out.
How in the world did he kick out?
Lining it up. Gonna cut him in half.
Clearly waiting for that.
Unpacks a well-placed punch. Oh, look at this. Just raw brutality. And the inverted Ella. Here he goes for the win.
He gets the kick out after the one.
I don't know what more this superstar can do to put him away.
Look out. Somersault plancha to the floor.
Throwing all caution to the wind and leaping to the outside.
Boom. Michinoku driver.
Well scouted reversal there.
What a headbutt.
Vicious.
The WWE Universe is pouring more fuel on his fire right now.
Big forearm. Ooh, merciless looking blow.
McIntyre reverses and looks to capitalize.
These two having an answer for everything.
And now gets tossed into the ring.
Oh no, getting in position. What's he planning to do here?
Settles in, submission on the core of the spine here.
Byron, I don't think McIntyre's long for the world.
McIntyre may have no choice, Corey. No choice right here, right now, but to tap.
Look at that! Did you see that?
I think it's time for the countdown. McIntyre!
McIntyre gets met with a response.
Can that finish McIntyre?
That's gotta be it. 2! Man, that was such a long and hard-fought match. He earned that victory. These superstars put on quite a show. Here's another look.
Here is your winner,
Mark this one as a loss for Drew McIntyre.
You have to imagine Drew McIntyre isn't pleased with this performance here tonight.